Hello, I'm Ken, and this is Mass Effect 2, one mission at a time. In this video, we're going to be starting a new character, a hardcore Sentinel, named Sentinel Shepard. What a creative name. I chose Sentinel because it's got a good balance of all of the different abilities. It's got tech abilities, biotic abilities, and as Shepard you get to use heavy weapons, so we're not going to be using any shotguns or sniper rifles. That's for the more combat-oriented classes, but I've taken the liberty of starting off this character already and going through the first sequence of the game, which is a 12-minute, pretty much non-interactive thing, and I'll spoil it for you. Shepard dies. Yes, Shepard dies at the beginning of the game. So I'm going to be focusing primarily on gameplay and combat in these videos. I'm not going to be... Yeah, okay, Miranda. I'm not going to be doing much of the story, and the reason for that is because it would take like 30 or 40 hours to do it justice. I recommend you get the game and spend some time exploring the dialogue and walking around and checking stuff out, because why don't stop interrupting me, Miranda, and spend some time walking around, because it's a great world, it's a great universe that they've created here, and great stories. So this first mission is pretty much a tutorial. It teaches you how to... Okay, I better go get that pistol and armor before Miranda has a coronary. Anyway, it teaches you how to direct your character, pick stuff up. It also does a good... It also does a good job of introducing you to gameplay elements like these exploding canisters, which you can use later in combat.
Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol.
And the beginning's, really easy. Most of the stuff is just really obvious. Ah, the door's locked. I didn't reload my pistol yet. Oops.
Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off.
All this stuff is pretty basic information from if you've played any third-person shooter games. Oh, one thing I want to do here real quick is I want to show you why we're playing in hardcore difficulty. I've started off here in casual difficulty, and the thing here says that it's intended for players who aren't experienced and really more interested in story than combat, and that's definitely true. Casual, the combat is very, 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 very easy, and it would be extremely boring to watch. So I'll show you. I'll give you an example right here. We're going to run into a mech. Now I'll put on my tech armor, and we're just going to take a little time here walking up to the mech, and you can see he can barely damage us. In casual difficulty, you're really strong, your shields are strong, your attacks are stronger, and enemies are very weak. Just one punch and he went down. So you don't want to watch combat like that. So let's set it to hardcore and get on with the rest of the Lazarus headquarters mission. Here we go. We start with a couple of powers. Start off with a couple of powers here. Tech armor is the one I just showed you. We also have Reeve. I took Reeve as my optional power.
Security mechs are closing in on your position. Don't take any chances. Stay in cover while you take out those mechs.
Reeve is good for... there's Reeve. Reeve is good for a Sentinel because it takes out biotic shields, biotic barriers, and Sentinel doesn't have anything else that takes out biotic barriers. Let's take care of the rest of these mechs here. I'm going to try and get headshots on these guys as much as I can, because when you kill them with headshot, they explode, and they can damage their friends. Looks like I got them separated out, though, so much for the headshot idea. See, he's going to explode there, but his buddy wasn't close enough to get hurt. You see in hardcore, it's a little bit harder to kill these guys if they take several hits from a pistol. If I tried to go up and punch them, they would kill me. So we got your basic lab stuff here, and we're gonna go watch some people get killed. That's nice.
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mechs distracted for long.
Yeah, I don't want to watch that gore anyway.
More reinforcements.
Oh look, a dead body.
Grab the grenade launcher
It's teaching us how to pick up a weapon,
Here come the mechs.
how to switch
Use the
weapons.
grenade launcher to take them out.
You get this little weapon selection doohickey here. How to zoom.
They've seen us.
And how to blow up 4 mechs at a time. Oops, I didn't get all of them. Wonder what happens if I kill him with the pistol. He exploded
Take the
pretty
elevator
good.
down 1 floor.
Okay, let's go down the elevator. Pick up that ammo first. And here we learn how to run, storm through fire.
You're doing great, Shep. Head to the next room.
You're breaking up, Miranda.
Shepard, read me. I've got Nick closing in on my
Yeah, the audio director really needs to look into that. Okay, so here's a room. I'm gonna go in here real quick. Kill these guys. Now this is just basically a story room, but it introduces you. It also introduces you to the bypass mini game. I'm not going to be doing a lot of bypassing, and hacking is the other mini game. I'm also not going to be doing much of during this gameplay videos because I have sort of cheated a little bit and set up this character with a lot of starting money and resources. So that means I don't have to do any planet scanning, and I really don't have to do a whole lot of hacking to get money to buy stuff. I'm just going to be able to buy it. Save a little time there. After all, we do want to focus on gameplay and not on scanning planets, because it's really boring to watch someone scan planets. And frankly, it's kind of boring to scan planets, although some people enjoy it. I'm not one of those people. Oh boy, there's a big mech. Yeah, that guy's about to... Oh, poor dude. Okay. Now we're going to meet our first buddy here. Jacob. Whoa. Not aiming very well there. Sorry about that. That's much better. Let's throw that guy. Yeah, I killed him.
What are you doing here? Thought you were still working.
So here you can see how the conversation wheel, and if you've seen any Mass Effect before, you know how this works, but I'm going to be picking default choices for pretty much everything.
Right, sorry about that. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for...
Hostiles detected.
Taking all the default choices means I'm going to miss some of the fancier story stuff.
Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle
It's
first.
your station, Jacob. I'll follow you.
First step, let's finish off these metal bastards. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
And like I said, the story of this game is really awesome. They've got some great dialogue in here, so when you're playing through, take some time to do some dialogue because you won't regret it. It's well worth the time spent.
Falling back.
Oh, did I miss him with my throw? How is that possible? There we go.
Ready to get the hell off
Yeah,
the
let's get the
station?
hell off this station.
Quickest way to those shuttles.
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get her out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
Let's get out of here.
You bet. We can get into the service tunnels through this door.
But first we're going to pick up some ammo so we're pistols full up.
Log update. The Lazarus project.
Let's head for the service tunnels.
Final phase.
Not much tutorial left here. We're going to learn how to use Metagel, and I think there's a hack item coming up.
Damn it, Wilson. This room is crawling.
Station's crawling with mechs, so
Best I can.
Wilson's going to have to wait for us to get to him.
Engaged.
Reeve is nice because when you hit non-synthetics with it and you hit biological
Just keep moving toward the
enemies,
control
it
room.
heals you.
Don't get pinned down.
in addition to doing damage to them. One of my favorite powers. I also like Dominate.
They found me. Help!
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
No, this is out of control! It's off the hook! They shot me! Yeah, this guy's a little bit hysterical. Listen to him.
Shepard, down here!
He's a wimp.
Bastards got me
Oh,
in
they
the
shot you in the leg. Oh.
We need to get off this station.
I'm not going anywhere till someone fixes my leg.
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station.
Yes, let's get the Metagel from the first aid station on the wall. Wait, where was the Metagel again? Was it on the first aid station on the wall? I think they said that one too many times. Must have had some playtesters who couldn't figure out where to get the Metagel.
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now. I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs. But whoever did this fried the whole
Methinks he
system.
doth protest too much.
Irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe and then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Forget about
When you see Miranda, you'll know how apropos that statement, "we can't leave her behind," really is.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's
Yeah,
a
you
traitor.
wish.
If Miranda's dead, there's nothing we can do. We have to save our own asses right now.
Well, we're going to save Miranda's ass too, don't worry. The game just wouldn't be the same without Miranda's ass.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Nice tip there. Overload causes
Okay,
huge
we took
explosions
it
for
This is getting
explodable
tense.
things.
Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if she's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
I thought it was Miranda's
Lazarus
ass.
Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
I wiped out my share of Cerberus projects when I was a Spectre. Back then they were trying to kill me. Why the change of heart?
Those answers are way above my pay grade. But basically, things change. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Well, if I won't get any more answers here, let's get moving.
It's not much farther to the shuttle bay.
Alrighty. Here we have a data pad that we can hack. Look, I just got a couple of renegade points there for some reason I'm not really sure of, but because I'm not going to be using the custom conversation options very much, I probably won't get a whole lot of renegade and paragon points. You do get quite a few of them from missions though. So here's hacking. Basically you match the image that's in the top and avoid the little red things. Not real hard. Although, the first time I tried to do this, it did take me a while to figure out what the heck was going on. Okay, so we won't be doing any of that anymore for money because, as you can see, we have plenty of credits, also plenty of resources. We can afford pretty much anything we want. Let's get to the end of this area.
Sleep mode ended.
There was an example of an exploding mech taking down another one. Knew I'd be able to demonstrate that eventually. Oh, and I forgot to mention I'm playing a female shepherd here because I really like the voice actor who does the female shepherd. Jennifer Hale does a really awesome job. Mark Mayer, who does male shepherd, is good too, but I really like the way she handles her character. So this is a situation that looks familiar. Look, there's 4 mechs behind a doorway. Where have we seen something like this before? See, they just set this up for you. You know what to do. Of course, you have to hit the mech. Yeah. Okay. So, that's the end of this area. We got another little story laptop item here, and a hack, and a bypass, and we're going to skip those because I know they just have money in them, which we don't need.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
Rand has a very odd expression there.
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
You say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get her to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask?
Let me think. Nope.
Commander?
Let's go.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on.
So clever. That Miranda. She's such a card. And off we go into FTL space.
Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate
No, I don't think
your
so.
condition.
What, we have to do this now?
Yeah,
We
Jacob's
should
on
have
my
done
side.
weeks of testing to confirm the success
No,
of
no
Project
testing.
Lazarus. A few questions during the shuttle ride will have to suffice.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough environment, no parents. You enlisted and you survived
What are you talking
the
about my
first
parents
Shamar
for?
attack that wiped out the rest
My
of
parents
humanity.
died.
Do you remember that?
We're done here.
We should move on.
There are other
No.
tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
I think Miranda's just covering her ass here. Oh, yes. Well, she has to cover her ass because she was in charge of the Lazarus Project, and
The elusive man is
if she
waiting
didn't
for you
cover
in
her
the other
ass,
room.
this would not be an M-rated game. It would be rated above M. Okay, let's go talk to the elusive man. Martin Sheen. And I don't know why they have such a hard-on for cigarettes in this game, but this whole thing with the elusive man constantly smoking, you'll see what I mean in a second. It's like they have these long, loving shots on his cigarette and on him blowing smoke. And they make it part of the voice acting too, he's doing all this breathing.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
A necessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
But he's drinking scotch there too.
What exactly is it that you and I know?
That our place in the universe is more fragile.
Elusive man, smoking cigarettes, drinking scotch.
That one woman, one very specific woman, might be all that stands between humanity and the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How
You know,
are
the elusive man is not the only one who has a cigarette thing. The Batarians really like to smoke too.
We're at war.
I guess
No one
humanity's
wants to admit it, but
exported
humanity
its
is under
tobacco
attack.
industry when
While
it
you
went
can
into
see
space.
Entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
What do you think I'll find there?
If I knew that, I wouldn't need to send you. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Maybe he's just being polite and he's using this holo communication device so that he doesn't treat anyone to his secondhand smoke. Okay, we finished that. We finished the Lazarus Station area, and got level 2. Here's where you can customize. One place you can customize your armor. I'm not going to bother customizing the armor of the Sentinel because tech armor pretty much covers up any customization you would have done. So we're going to have a default-looking female shepherd here. And I'm also not going to talk to these guys because they really don't have much to say. We're just going to go on to Freedom's Progress.